everybody, it's Jeremy with Quench Your Adventure. I have a huge life update that comes with a lot of mixed emotions. This is one of the scariest things I've ever done in my life. I left my job, okay, a really good job, the best one that I've ever had, one that allowed me to work mostly remote and make more money than I had ever made before. So if you're new to the channel, I'll still roll the intro and then we'll get into why and some more details. Here we go.
We're Jenna and Jeremy.
After 14 months of RV life, we sold the RV and booked a one-way flight to travel the world.
Follow our adventures as we explore more of our incredible planet Earth.
Don't forget to press that subscribe button and turn on post notifications for weekly travel videos.
You can find us on Instagram and TikTok, Quench Your Adventure. Now on to the good stuff.
Here's the outline for this video. First, I'll recap our travel evolution and timeline. I'll talk about what is the job that I left, how much did I make in this job, why did I leave, how do I feel, and what's next. A recap of our travel timeline. In 2017, I graduated from UCF. I started working in pharmaceutical sales, a very good job, made about $75,000 to $80,000 a year, had some nice perks, a company vehicle, a good job, but it's not what I wanted to do long term. Also, with the pandemic, we went remote, which was actually really good for us because we didn't have to go into the office. We got to do a bit of traveling, Jenna and I. We took the company vehicle on a couple trips, which was cool. And then we bought the RV and actually moved into that full time. I was still working that job remote, and eventually we had to return to the office. That's when I decided to look for another job, and we continued living in the RV. I started this solar sales job. That's the job I'm referring to that I left and that it was extremely scary. That job I worked while we lived in the RV for pretty much all of 2021 and just recently decided to leave. So a little more detail about the job really quick. It was a solar sales position. It was mostly remote. I was doing virtual consultations with homeowners about putting a solar system on their house. Really interesting work. It was fulfilling and it made good money. I made almost $10,000 a month, which is awesome. I mean, it was 1.5 times what I was making in the pharmaceutical job. And we were living in the RV. Expenses were low, very good situation, and it prepared us well to save, invest, be responsible, and now travel full time. But it comes with this big decision. Why did I leave? First, the logistics. The reason that I had to leave is because the company I was working for could no longer legally employ me while I was outside of the US. It would breach, whatever laws that they have to abide by. The point is, we're faced with an ultimatum. I either keep the job and return to the States, or I leave. We took the leap. I decided to leave. It was a friendly exit with the job, and here we are traveling. So how does it feel? Well, I left, which was really scary for all the reasons that I already expressed. But in my mind, to go home in a way is to give up, because this is my dream. My dream is to travel the world, and that's what Jenna and I are chasing after. That's the decision we made. At this point, we've been traveling for months. We're in South America. We have no plans to return to the US. We still have a whole rest of the world we want to see. The excitement and the relief, I'm extremely excited for what's to come. We've never done anything like this. Before this journey that we're on right now, our longest vacation was 12 days because that's kind of American standards. But for us, the dream was different. As we move across the world, time zones are going to get extremely difficult. So the long-term goal was to potentially negotiate for part-time, or maybe find something different if I had to still possibly bring in some money, but be able to go further and travel more. A few more emotions I want to express. We've been raised in this hardworking American culture. I had very hardworking parents that poured a lot into me, pushing me to get a good education, to get a good job, and I did all those things. In my mind, the worst case scenario is that we just return to the States and we can pretty easily get good jobs again and kind of continue on that path. But for now, we've afforded ourselves a bit of freedom. I'm extremely thankful for the opportunities we've had, so many things that we've just been born into, and I feel like it would be a shame for me to not make the most of those things. And that's exactly what we're doing, is using the opportunities we've had to follow our dreams, hopefully inspire a bunch of people along the way. That's why we share so much online. That's why we make videos. In no way are we telling you to quit your job, but what I am encouraging you to do is, if there is a dream that you're chasing, if there is something, a trip you want to take, or whatever it might be, figure out if it is possible for you and make it happen. That is Quench Your Adventure. That's what we're encouraging people to do. And lastly, what's next? Well, we will speak more to that in future videos, but for now, I'm going to be making more videos, hopefully growing this channel, maybe making it earn a little bit more money. We are monetized on this channel. It makes a little bit less than $100 a month, so it's by no means anything that we could live off of, but it's fun. I would do it if there was no money attached to it. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching, for supporting us in our journey, and we look forward to coming at you with a lot more travel in future videos. See ya.